Hello, everybody. It's Miss McCauley, your first grade teacher. And today we're going to be working with words that end with SH. So it's got these three little pictures on it. See this? Find this worksheet. And right here where it says name, N-A-M-E, that's name. You're going to write your name here. I'm going to write McCauley because that's my name. But you write your name. Okay. Now we're going to go over our standard. Well, as you're writing your name, okay, I'm going to go over the standard. Our standard is RF, which stands for Reading Foundations 1.3A. 1 is for first grade, and it's standard number 3, part A. And what that means is we're learning to read and write words that have a a um, a digraph somewhere in the word. And in this case, we're looking at the digraph SH right here, and it's at the end of the word. See? SH at the end. See, here we go. SH at the end, at the end, at the end. Actually, maybe I should. Well, you get it. SH at the end there. All of these have the sh at the end. Okay. So we're going to read the word and then write it with the matching picture, okay? So I'm going to make this word a little bit bigger, this page. Let's start with the first one. Okay. By the way, this one here, you're going to do without me. I'm not going to do it with you. Okay. And this one here, you're going to do it without me. I'm not going to do it with you. All the other ones I'll do with you. Okay. Okay. Let's do this one. Starts with an S. Ready? And smash. What's that word? Yeah, it's the word smash, right? Smash, smash. So let's find a picture that matches. So you see this picture right here, how he's got this hammer and he's smashing this pumpkin, I think it is. That's smash. So let's write smash here. So we're going to start with the S for smash. And S right here is a small. Okay, it starts at the middle, goes down to the bottom. So let's do small. S is a small letter. See, it starts here at the middle, goes around and touches the bottom. Okay. Okay, now the M. M is also a small. It starts here, right here, on this dotted line. You go down, back up to the dotted line, touch it, back down to the bottom, back up to the dotted line, touch it, back down to the bottom. Okay. You might find that I'm going a little too quickly, maybe too fast for you. You can pause the video at any time. Okay, so the next one is the A, which is also a small. So it starts here at the middle, round to the bottom, touch the middle, back down to the bottom. Okay. Then the S, another S. Okay, then the SH at the end. So the S starts at the middle. It goes curves around and then curves around. Now, now the H is the only tall letter in this group. It starts way at the top and it goes stick down to the bottom, back up to the middle, turn to the bottom. I'll do it again. Stick down to the middle, to the bottom, smash. And as you continue writing the word smash, I'm going to give you a sentence using that word. Okay. The boy took a hammer to smash his old pumpkin. The boy got a hammer to smash his old pumpkin. Okay, hopefully you finished writing the word smash. If you have not, just pause the video so that you could finish writing it. Because if you don't pause, I'm moving on. And okay, so I'm gonna move on now. Okay, I'm gonna cross out the word smash, and we're gonna do this word. Okay, now the L makes a little sound, and the EA together is gonna make an E sound. Okay, let's read this. Ready? Begin. Leash. What's this word? Yep, it's the word leash. A leash. And if you look right here, there is the leash right there, and the arrow pointing to the leash. So we're going to write leash here. Now, leash has an L. An L is a tall letter. Starts at the top, goes down. Then the E is in the small category. Starts right here, goes up and around. The A is also in the small category. The S from the SH is in the small category. And the H is back up here with the talls. Starts at the top. Okay, so that's the word leash we're going to do. Here I go. Tall, small, small, tall, small, and tall. So tall, small, 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 tall. Go ahead and write down the word leash. And as you're writing it down, I'm going to give you a sentence using that word. So, the boy put a leash on his dog to take him for a walk. It is important to put a leash on your dog when you take the dog outside, because it's against the law to have the dog without the leash on outside. I mean, if it's outside of your yard. In your yard, you can have your dog without a leash, but not anyplace else. Okay. Okay. Hopefully you finished writing the word leash. If you have not finished writing the word leash, pause this video right now so that you can finish this, because I'm moving on, loves. I know I'm going quickly, but you just pause as many times as you need. And if you don't know how to pause the video, ask your mom or dad or brother or sister, somebody to show you how to pause it. Okay. So let's go up here and cross out the word leash. Okay, now this word is next. Okay, B goes B, U goes Let's read this word. And the SH goes shh. Okay, ready? Begin. B, sh. What is this word? Yeah, it's the word bush, right? All right, so if you look over here, there is a bush right there. A bush is like a tree, but the trunk is very short, so it's close to the ground. It's like a little tree, but instead of being tall up in standing up tall, it's short and close to the ground because the trunk is very short and close to the ground. So here we go, bush. So B, the B in bush is a tall, the B in bush is a tall, starts at the top, up and around. The U in bush is a small, it's here, close, starts at the middle line. The S also starts at this dashed line, the middle of the dash. And then the H, of course, is a tall, starts at the top, down, up, and around. So let's write down bush, okay? Here we go. Tall, bat first, then the ball. Think of the B as a bat and a ball, but the bat goes first and then the ball, okay? And then the U is a cup and then a stick. Cup and stick for the U. For the S, it's snaky, a curvy snake, but it's got to fit. It's a small, so it stays down here. None of it goes up here. And then the H is a tall. Starts from the top, goes down to the bottom, back up the stick, turns in the middle. Bush. So as you're writing the word bush, I'm going to be giving you a sentence with that word. So keep writing bush. Okay, so I had to water the bush so it wouldn't die. The bush needed watering because it was turning yellow and not green. Bush. Okay, if you need more time to write the word bush, just pause that video so you can finish it. Because if you don't pause, I'm moving on, loves. So pause the video right now if you need to finish writing bush. Okay, let's move on to the next word. I'm going to cross out the word bush, and we're going to do this word here. Okay, so the R goes R, the U goes the SH goes sh. Let's read this word together. Ready? Begin. Sh. What's this word? It's the word rush. Correct? Rush. To be in a hurry. And you see this boy? He is rushing. He's in a hurry. So let's write the word rush here. I think I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can see it better. Okay, here we go. The word rush. So R is a small. Starts here. And it goes down, stick down, and then up the stick and turn. So stick, then up the stick and turn. Okay, then the U is a cup and a stick. Cup, then stick. Cup, then stick. The S starts at the middle, at this dotted line, and it goes curve, curve, stop at the bottom. And the H is the only tall. It starts here at the top, and it goes down, up, and turn. There you go, rush. And as you're writing down the word rush, I'm going to think of a sentence. I'm going to give you a sentence using that word. You keep writing it down. Okay. The boy was in a rush to get to school. The boy had to rush to get to school before the bell rang. Rush. Okay, if you have not finished writing the word rush, you need more time. Pause the video right now so you can finish writing the word rush. Okay, pause it now because I'm going to move on. I'm going to continue. I'm going to cross out the word rush, and we're going to continue to the next word. Okay, see this? All right, let's read this word. The D goes D, the I goes I, the SH goes sh. Let's read this word together. Ready? Begin. D, ish. What's the word? Yes, it's the word dish, right? Dish. So let's look over here. See how this word is pointing to the dog's plate? Yeah, that's his dish, the little dog's dish. So let's write dish here. So D is a tall, and D is different from the B because with the B you start with the stick first. You do bat, then ball. But with the D you start with the circle part first, the donut part. So let's do that. Donut, then glass of milk. Donut, and then the stick part is the glass of milk. Okay, here we go. Round, then up, then down. That's the D. Okay, then the I starts here in the dotted line. You go straight down, pick up that pencil, make the I, the dot at the end. Okay, the S starts at the middle. Okay, the H starts all the way at the top because it's a tall. Dish. And as you're writing down the word dish, I'm going to give you a sentence using that word, okay? So, we put the dog food in a dish and set it on the floor so the dog could eat. Okay. The dog food was in a dish on the floor so the dog could eat it. Dish. Okay, hopefully you finished writing the word dish. If you need more time to write it, you have not finished, pause the video right now. Pause it right now so you can finish because I'm moving on. Okay, so I'm going to cross out the word dish. Okay. Now we're going on to this word. The P goes P. Now in this word, the U doesn't go up. It goes oo. No, it goes You're right. It goes so P. And then this is and then the SH goes shh. Okay, let's read this word. Ready? Begin. P. Shh. What's that word? Yeah, it's push, right? Push. So let's go down here to the bottom of this page. And you see this mommy is pushing the baby in a stroller. Push. Oh, look at the baby. Choice Picho. All right, let's write the word push. Okay, so the P is not a tall or a small. It's a fall. And what that means is that, see this bottom line? This part of it goes below that bottom line. Let me show you. The stick is going to go below. We start here in the middle. We go below the bottom line. See that? Below the bottom. Then we go back up that stick, turn in the middle, stop at the bottom. So it goes stick down below the bottom, turn in the middle, there. So this is called a fall because it's got a part that goes underneath. Go ahead and write that P. Then the U rather, and don't write the P yet. Wait. And make a cup, then a stick for the P, for the U. Cup, then stick. The S starts here in the middle, turns. H starts at the top, stick, then up and turn. Now go ahead and write the word push. And as you're writing it down, I'm going to give you a sentence. So you keep writing, and I'll give you that sentence for the word push. So the mom had to push the baby in the stroller to go to the store. The mom put the baby in the stroller and began to push it to the store. Push. Okay, so hopefully you finished writing the word push. If you did not, please pause the video. Don't forget, pause every time you need to. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go over here and cross out the word push. And this one you're going to do without me. So I'm not going to help you with this one. But we are going to do this one together. Okay, so find this one. Okay, so the T has a T sound. R has a R sound. A has a SH has a sh sound. Let's read this word. Ready? Begin. T, R, A, sh. What's the word? Trash. That word is trash. So go over here and find this picture. And then you're going to see that this picture matches the word trash. Let me pause the video here. Okay, right here we're going to write down the word trash. Okay, here we go. So the T is a tall. It goes right here. It doesn't go all the way to the top though. It goes right here, just below the top. Okay, then the R is a small, so it starts here at this dotted line. See this dotted line? Okay, so it goes down, up, and curve. The A is also small. It starts here at the dotted line. It goes around, up, and down. So it goes, starts at the dotted line, goes around, up, and down. Around, up, and down. S is a small. H is a tall. Go ahead and write that down. And as you're writing that down, I'm going to give you a sentence for the word trash. So we put all the trash in the trash can. See, we picked up all the trash from the floor and put it in the trash can. Okay, I know I'm going quickly, loves, but if you need more time to write down the word trash, just pause the video right now so you can write it down, because I'm going to move on to the next word. Oh no, I think we're done. I think that's the last word. So let's cross out the word trash. Now you still have to do this word and you still have to do this word, okay? And that's not done. And then if you look over here, what you'll notice is that this word is empty. You got to fill up this word and this word. So it's going to be either this one or this one. You got to find the empty spot, okay, for these two words and write them underneath the correct picture. Okay, so hopefully today you learned to read and write words that end with SH.